I'm von Katzenstein and welcome to How to Reenactment with Reenactment tip number 1, how to maintain your weapons. And now you can become a member of my channel and use customized smileys under my videos. Thanks to my members. First, about weapon care we talk about is rust. Rust attacks the metal and destroys it. It's getting worse and worse if you don't remove it. Steel or iron is a metal who become rusty if it's wet. That's natural, but it's not good. The most important about rust is not let come to that. If the metal is wet, then dry it instantly. The next tip is how to store the items. A chainmail, like this, is perfect if you store it in a hanging position. Other things, like this chainmail for the neck, is perfectly if you store it in a bag from textile, like this. And now it wouldn't become wet and you protect it from rust. The other thing how you can protect your items from rust is to use oil, like this ballistol oil. If the oil is on the metal, it's like a defensive wall against rain and water. So always oil your weapons and your armor. If your item became rusty, it is better you remove it very fast. I use for this item outer sole to remove the rust. And now I show you how.
This is my rusty buckler shield. You can see here the parts who are rusty, and now we remove them. First, take the outer sole and apply on the shield. Then spray it with a cloth. Make sure it's completely clean. You see how fast it shines only with the outer sole. Make sure you get any of the rust. Now take the ballistol oil and spray it on the shield. And clean it again. Now your shield have a very shiny surface and is protected from rust and don't get destroyed.
The next we're talking about to maintain your weapons are the sharp edges of swords. If we fight with the swords, blade to blade, there are sharp edges after every fight. The sharp edges on blades are not really good if we fight in reenactment, because we fight with blunt weapons and don't want to cut each other. It will be a very bad situation if I fight with my training partner and injure him because I have a sharp edge. The answer to remove the edges of the blade is simple. Use a file, do it on your blade, and make it blunt. I show you in close-up how to do this.
Take your blade and look who the scratches are. In most cases they should be on the edges. You see I use paper and rub it along the blade. You see the blade cuts the paper and that shouldn't be. So the edges are too sharp to fight in sparring and you will injure your training partner. Imagine in training that will cut your skin. To make the weapon blunt, use the file and pull it along the scratches on the blade. Then use your finger to test the edge carefully, and if you don't cut, you're doing well. Sometimes you have a larger area, so use the file and rub it along the blade.
Now we do the weapon care and are ready to fight. Stay safe and have fun with reenactment.